Hello everyone, and welcome to What If Izuku Midoriya was Two-Face? Let's get into it, shall we? Now, we left off with Izuku having All Might a card, telling him about the USJ attack beforehand. And, well, All Might's trying to ask him about it. Like, why we could just get heroes dudes. Why do we need this place? And he's like, okay, let me spell this out for you. If someone knew the class schedule, what do you think they are? If someone had, I don't know, access to the school, was able to get the schedule of the class, all that good shit. And hell, probably even get files on the kids. Do you not think that, because they know we're going to be at the USJ at exactly this time, that day, etc., that, there's definitely no trickery. Some of that shit going on. Is it? No, trust me, it's easier to get a third party involved. I'll pull as many strings as I can, and I know for a fact I could get this for you guys free. Premium package. All you need to do is get Nezu to call. That's all you need to do. And he begins trying to ask him about his underground contact. And, a car pulls up, a door opens, the driver's side door opens, walks to the back seat, opens the door. Alright, and Izuku looks behind him and says, look, I gotta go. Just do it, okay? Like, I'm not gonna tell you, because he's useful to me. Alright, I gotta go. And he's like, Izuku, wait. As he's just basically, Izuku gets in the car and they drive off. Izuku at this point would double check with everyone at his little security agency called the Masquerade. Make sure everyone knows the plan for the USJ and exactly how it's gonna go down. Because what he said, he is a sucker for trapping idiots. Let's hope it goes off without a hitch. All Might does bring this to Nezu, all the information that Izuku did give. Nezu nods. And he's like, okay, having underground contacts at his age. Slightly concerning, but he gave us this information, so that puts him on the clear list for now. Now, let's see. Nezu does end up calling up the place, making sure that, it's already been paid for. They just need confirmation from you, from Nezu, to get it done. Nezu asks about the specifics. It basically gives them 75% of their workers on the security team, which is about 250. Wait. No, it's 225. Yeah. 225. What exactly? Armed men. Nezu just kind of has to take, wait for a double take, and he's like, for how long? About a month. He looks at it. Wait. No. Says here you'll have a deluxe plan which would hit you up with 2 years of valued service with the ability to use all call, which essentially calls the other security workers to that location, etc. That kind of shit if they're not on the job. Oh. Alright, I'll check that out later. So, hold on. What happens is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nezu does accept it. Izuku gets notified that he did accept the masquerade deal, which was all he fucking needed. So, then Nezu begins looking into this agency. Well, not just agency. Well, it is technically also a hero agency, plus a, what was it? Fuck. It was a security firm. There fucking is. That's what I was looking for. It was a security detail location where you could basically buy mercs. So, yeah. And, no matter what, really, like, Nezu looks into who owns this, and, kind of shocked when he sees the name Izuku Midoriya. He proceeds to call All Might, telling him to get his ass in his office, and shows him who owns that. And it's Izuku. All Might kind of wide-eyed, like, he's running a fucking business at 15. What the fuck? It's just one of those. And technically, he counts as one of their security ops. Which means, technically, he could do hero work already. But it's clear that he's going to continue with his education, even though he doesn't fucking need to at all. But, yeah. Izuku gets actually a good night's sleep. Everyone does, because, shit's about to go down tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, in like a couple days. So, yeah, they rest up. The USJ begins. Aizawa gets them all on the bus, but beforehand, it's significantly harder for the press thing to happen. Like, there are actual, like, guards on UA property now that, like, yeah, they are wearing, like, proper badges and stuff. So it's, like, really hard for Korigiri to get in. It's significantly harder. And, we're going to fast forward to the actual situation at the USJ. So, the bus pulls up. Izuku and them get off. And there is a man with a suitcase, a mask, and a Tommy slung over his back, which is Dabi, waiting for his boss to give him his gear for work. And, which is basically just his Tommy and his Deagle. With, let's just say, not lethal rounds, but, like, enough to, like, hurt like a sumbitch and disable the fuck out of a limb. You know what I mean? They aren't live but they aren't dead either. Like, these are meant to hurt like hell when they hit you. And, like, break bones if they do, like, actually make contact. And deliver, as well as not just break bones and shit, just hit you with a fucking paralytic toxin, which allows them to be proceeded to be shot at by people with tranquilizers. Anyway, Izuku gets off the bus and just immediately walks up to Dabi. Dabi immediately just... Well, Dabi would have two suitcases, because Tsuyu would be also a person there. So, they both get their equipment. Izuku just basically, like, he just puts on a badge and doesn't really wear a mask. He just kind of just like, well, I'm already Two-Faced, fuck it. And it kind of just goes off of the usual shenanigans. So yeah, usual theater mask, but Froppy, Vinny, and what was it? Dabi, i.e. also known as Toya, fucking make sure that he's all good. You know what I mean? They all got different masks on. Froppy's mask is kind of just a more, like, basically the same as Dabi's, which is a demon mask, which is half of the side is smiling and the other half is frowning. Vinny's is basically fucking Obito's mask, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was like, fuck it, why not? Might as well throw in a Naruto reference. Fuck it. But, yeah. So, during that, it's just kind of, they walk in, all the usual stuff happens. People do ask about, hey, why is Izuku getting, like, all this shit? Because this is my job. Same with Froppy's. I mean, you guys make it seem like I don't do work, like I don't work in my free time. Why do you think my mother and father, like, are just, like, chilling now? They used to own a flower shop, which now I run. And it was like, wait, you run a flower shop and you're... But why do you... And because I work as a security guard, it's part-time. Why? Because I'm bored. That's why. Same with Froppy. So we're just kind of chilling. And I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking surprised because no one told him about this. No one told him about Izuku being a fucking security guard. And Izuku checks his weapons. Everything's set. And he's ready to party. So, they walk into the USJ. Everything's going good. Everything's smooth as sailing. All the way up until the portals. As soon as the portals start coming out and people start rushing out of the portals, there isn't really a speech from Shiggy. Like, he tried. Don't get me wrong. It's like, we're here to kill, and that's all he got out. And, like, they just got peppered. Like, 90% of the groups, except for the water group, got peppered. Luckily, the water group was in the water. So, like, actually, some of them were able to, like, stay, like, not fucked up. But, like, most of everyone got knocked unconscious. Korigiri basically just plops the fucking Nomu in and just, like, basically makes a portal under him and Shigaraki's feet, and they bounce. Shigaraki does get hit, like, 4 times as well, with a couple neat little tranquilizer darts. May or may not have something else in them, because it was from Izuku's gun. But you never know, never know. Might be something fun. So, Korigiri and them get away, and they all just start shooting at the Nomu. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Nomu has a very, very, very strong regeneration. That bitch got cut in half and it woke back up. Like, that's kind of bullshit. But, having, like, 200 guys focus fire on you with the equivalency of, like, elephant tranks, and they swapped to full auto, you're kinda... It's kind of the Scarface scene where he just got lit the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Nobu died, cardiac arrest, because your heart is a muscle. And, let's just say his healing quirk got overclocked to the point of no return. Because there was like damn near 1,000 tranks in his body. And they were all like, we don't know what that is, that doesn't look human. We're gonna keep it non-lethal. Because technically, we could have this look like an accident. Like, just... It's basically one of those. Izuku is able to, like, make sure, like, not a lot of... There wasn't casualties except for the Nomu. Like, at all. This plan went off without a hitch. Like, it went so fast, like... People didn't have a... God damn it. 1 minute. Okay, so we back. About to wrap it up. But yeah. What happens is basically Izuku kinda just like... Everyone that got into the USA kinda got bitched. I'm not gonna lie. Well, everyone on the villain side at the very least. I guess I was impressed by, for one, Izuku's zero hesitation. And, all of them focus firing the fucking Nomu. So, yeah. Basically, after that, the police came, cleaned it up. Izuku was still in uniform, of course. Same with Froppy and the rest of the people. So everyone involved had to give, like, well, everyone in the security team had to give a statement. So Izuku and Froppy had to stay. Like, they just flat out told them, nah, I have to stay here. Like, nah, it's protocol, I have to stay here. As I was like, why? I'm a part of the fucking security detail. Hell. I have to give a statement. Hey, same with you, Froppy. You ain't getting out of this. Even though this part of the job sucks. And she's like, alright, fine, fuck. It's like, shit. So, yeah. All I didn't even get a fucking chance to get there. Like, Ida comes back and that shit's wrapped up already. Like, and they see, and he sees Izuku and Tsuyu, along with a bunch of other fucking people, just basically getting interrogated by cops. Hops basically giving a statement on what happened. All of the stories check out, and they leave. All Might does pull Izuku aside. Froppy comes with him because fucking he's her ride. And All Might's like, you could have told me that you owned this place. Like, these people, technically. It's like, yeah, but that wouldn't be... And he just kind of looks around to make sure there aren't, like, many heroes around. There aren't. And he's like, okay, look. I do things in my free time that I am allowed to do. Like, shit like this. I ended up building this company from the fucking ground because I got bored. Literally. That's it. Because I had a fucking lot of money. Nothing to do. I made a business. That business evolved into a hero agency. And then basically a mercenary guild. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, that's basically what happened, though. Didn't tell him about the mobster shit, but we'll get to that later. Hopefully not, but So, Izuku kinda about to get interrogated by Nezu specifically. And since that quirk enhancer called One for All was given to Izuku, he is, like, smarter than Nezu. And he could just think shit on a dime. Think shit that would make, like, other people confused. Like, he could just pull, like, equations to quantum physics out his ass. Like, that's basically what happens. Like, even Nezu has to take a second for quantum physics. Like, no, I could pull that out of my ass and throw it on a sheet of paper. It's good. It's gonna be right, too. Like, that type of shit. So at this point, Izuku has a higher IQ than Nezu. Which is fucking insane. So what ends up happening is pretty self-explanatory. Izuku kind of just waits, watches, and lets people know what's going on. All that good shit. So Nezu and him play chess. And Nezu got like 3-move checkmated. Verbally and actually on the game of chess. Which confused the fuck out of Nezu. That he got 3-turned. And he got 3-turned times 2. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, he's just like, Nezu's stunned. He's supposed to be, I'm the smartest thing in existence, but you're a rat. Get the fuck out of here. Like that type of shit. Like, nah, you think you're about something, huh? Izuku just kind of was able to fuck with Nezu to a point of, like, Nezu actually getting angry. Nezu getting upset. And started saying shit that he shouldn't. Like, for instance, like, I have, like, 4 fucking people that I'm, like, 90% certain they're the traitor. Hater basically names them off. Nezu doesn't notice. All Might does. And he's just like, Izuku's just orchestra this man. Like, Nezu, poor fucking Nezu, is getting puppeteered so fucking hard. Like, basically, He's just getting him to open up like a fucking can of soup. This man. And is spilling secrets on accident type shit. And not noticing. And well, Izuku just kind of nods by the end of the conversation and says, alright, first off, he's gonna pull out his phone that was recording, plus play on the recording, pull out another phone, and send the recording to someone. Someone that says, I'm smarter than Nezu, bitch. Give me my fucking money. Like that type of shit. And it was a bet with Vinny that he made like a long time ago. Like, I'll give you 2 fucking K if you could beat Nezu in a game of chess. Fucking beat him 3 turns. Verbally and on the game. Get that shit out of here. And Vinny just... Izuku gets a notification. $5,000 was added to your bank account. Fuck yes, is the only thing Izuku thinks. And Nezu's eyes are just going wide hearing this recording of him, like, spilling shit. Like, this man spilt the milk, like, just so much. There's an actual reason to bitch about it. But, yeah. He, nods a couple times to himself midway through, like, the recording. Pauses, like, at a crucial moment that he doesn't want Nezu to remember he said. And, Izuku picks up his phone, both of his phones, puts them in each pocket, and says, well, thanks for the game of chess. It was actually extremely good. No one ever lasted 2 turns against me before. And he's just like, what? He's like, yeah. I usually 2-turn checkmate people. And he stands up and he walks away and says, have a nice day, Nezu. Have a nice day. And just walks off. All Might's eyes are fucking like bulging out of his skull. Nezu's fixing to have a fucking heart attack because he's stressed. But, yeah, I believe that's where I'm going to end it off. We have come to the end of our time. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. And always, stay frosty.